there is a big problem that's affecting a lot of people. I've suffered with this as well, and I'm sure that you, friend or family member, has probably dealt with it at some point in their life, and this problem is stress and the overstress that can occur in just your normal life. So just like millions of other people, I'm a college student, and I've had to deal with hard classes. And sometimes you get overwhelmed and tired, and you can get panicked from homework or tests that are coming up. And then if you combine that with a busy lifestyle and just any other bad things that can happen just in a normal life, it's really easy to get overstressed. And I've experienced this with midterms and finals. And then I've also been in 2 sports here at Heston, so it keeps me pretty busy, which can stress you out sometimes. But there is an option that we can do to reduce this stress, and it's a pretty easy option, and that is to exercise, which reduces stress. And if you, those who exercise are less likely to deal with a mental problem or just stress in general, and it can reduce depression and a lot of things like that. And so I will shed some information on how college students can implement exercise into their daily lives. But starting off, stress is a huge problem in America because Americans lead really busy lifestyles, and a lot of their lifestyles are unhealthy, which does not help reduce stress. And just like many Americans in school, I was never really taught what to do to reduce stress in any of my classes, really. And it can also have damaging effects on the body physically, and then even worse, it can affect you mentally. And if you cannot manage your stress, a large population has turned to drug abuse and alcohol and other medications, and that continues to lead to a destructive lifestyle, which includes losing a job or dropping out of school. And then, even worse, all the way, it can lead to depression and suicides. And according to the Center for Disease Control, suicide was the 10th leading cause of death, and stress is one of the major contributing factors. So it's easy to see that stress is a big problem, but there's actually a pretty simple solution to reducing the stress. And that's simply just to exercise. It doesn't matter your age or your gender or your race. It just, no matter who you are, if you exercise, it'll lower your stress. But physical exercise can have many benefits, like runner's high, or that sense of accomplishment you get after you complete a hard task. And something like hiking or just accomplishing something makes you really feel a lot better for the whole day. And it also improves you physically with it improves your ability to use oxygen and improves blood flow. And if you have a better ability to distribute oxygen throughout your body, this can take your mind off of worries and help you relax. And I noticed that this was pretty true because I was getting stressed out from college classes in the spring, and then tennis season started, and I was less stressed out just because I was outside and moving around all the time. And then if you're doing a hard workout with your coach telling you to do something, it's hard to keep your mind about something bad that's going on. It just kind of takes your mind off all the bad things, really. And then exercise, it can also raise levels of euphoria and reduce mental problems like depression, like I said. And exercise increases your brain's production of endorphins, which are the feel-good neurotransmitters that are in your brain, which gives you the runner's high feeling. And then if you exercise, you also get a better sleep schedule. And if you don't get like good sleep every day, that can really stress you out as well. And then so exercising gives you better sleep, which in return reduces stress. So that's another way that exercise helps. So that summarizes my speech. It's like stress is a huge problem in America, but if we continue to share this information that stress reduces, or exercise reduces stress, I think this will help with our country and lowering stress. So I hope that you have a better understanding, and that concludes my speech.